you be Welsh outside of Wales?
Wales. A land of castles, mountains,
Sheep.
daffodils,
And rain.
lots of rain.
But where is Wales?
Wales is a small country with a population of 3.1 million people.
Located in the United Kingdom.
Wales is right next door to its bigger neighbour, England. Its capital city is called Cardiff. The majority of the population live in the south.
Did you know that Wales has its own language?
Shemai,
Shemai,
sut wyt ti'n teimlo?
dwi ar ben y byd.
Hwyl.
Hwyl!
Wales is famous for singing.
Nid o'n goefyn bywyd moethus ar y byd like ddylai man.
Welsh cakes, playing rugby.
And?
We have a dragon on our flag.
But can you be Welsh outside of Wales?
Wales has had quite a problematic history. The last time it was a fully independent country was in 1282.
However, this ended when King Edward I of England finally defeated Llywelyn the Last, who was the Prince of Wales.
For many years, the Welsh and his language has been persecuted.
King Henry VIII passed the laws in Wales Act of 1535 to 1542, which annexed Wales to England. This also banned the Welsh language from having any official role or status.
Ever since, Wales has been ruled by England as part of the United Kingdom.
In the 18th and 19th century, a new threat to the Welsh language emerged, the Welsh Not.
In schools, if children were caught speaking Welsh, they were given the Welsh Not, a sign around their neck, and whoever was wearing it at the end of the school day was caned by the teacher.
However, over the last 200 years, a growing independence movement has grown in Wales, leading to Wales voting for devolution, getting a government and powers to govern itself.
Today, people rarely decide to move across the world from Wales.
There are many reasons why this happens,
Such as work.
economic opportunities, to join family,
And to further their studies.
However, this has been happening for centuries.
Do you know that people believe that I, Prince Madog, discovered America in 1170, over 300 years before Christopher Columbus's voyage in 1492? That means America is Welsh.
Welsh people have made a huge impact on the world. Can you believe that 16 out of 56 people, almost 30%, that signed the Declaration of Independence had Welsh heritage?
One of the most famous places Welsh people emigrated to was Patagonia.
Patagonia is a region located in Argentina and a part of Chile, which is found in South America.
One of the most curious facts about Patagonia is that some people speak Welsh, along with a native language Spanish.
Some Welsh people moved to Patagonia as they had been persecuted. They wanted to start a new colony to protect the Welsh language and culture. They chose Patagonia because they didn't speak English and it's far away from England.
Also, the Argentinian government invited the Welsh to move there, telling them it was just like Wales. However, they needed the Welsh to live in that part of the country as they were involved in a dispute with Chile over who owned the land.
They needed friendly people to occupy that land, so a group of Welsh people went on a boat and set sail.
It all started in 1865 when 163 Welsh emigrants left port from Liverpool.
This journey took exactly 2 months, nearly 10,000 miles, as they travelled from the United Kingdom to Patagonia in South America to create a new Welsh colony. The Mimosa carried 56 married adults, 36 single or widowed men, 14 single women,
and 57 children.
Adults were to pay £12.
And children paid £6.
But if you couldn't afford it, you were allowed to go as well.
During the journey, some people were taken ill. The captain tried to order that the families on board should wash and shave off their hair to stop any diseases.
When they passed the equator, they had a celebration. They got a bit drunk, made rope beards, and partied through the night. Sadly, when they arrived in Patagonia, 4 children had died.
However, 2 babies were born named John Jones and Rachel Jenkins.
They arrived in Puerto Madryn on the 18th of July, 1865.
The Argentinian government, who invited them, promised it would be just like Wales. However, when they arrived, they discovered that they had been misled.
Regardless, they made the best of what they had and built a small Welsh colony in Argentina.
After learning about Wales, its place in the world, and its history of emigration, we now move on to our central question: can you be Welsh outside of Wales?
To answer this question, as a class, we have composed a questionnaire to give people who have left Wales, asking them their opinions on a number of questions.
Truth be told, we weren't expecting many responses. Any would be a good result.
We were amazed to receive responses from as far away as Japan, Australia, New Zealand, China, Zambia, and 16 different states in the United States of America.
We then started to look at what answers we had to key questions.
For the question, were you born in Wales, 61% were and 39% were born elsewhere in the world.
The majority were born in the 3 biggest cities, Cardiff, Swansea and Newport.
My name is Hevina and I live very close to Toronto in Canada. But I was born and raised in the small village of Cwmgyrdd in the upper reaches of the Swansea Valley.
Hello there guys, I'm Hugh and I am living in Hong Kong. I'm from St Asaph in North Wales.
39% of our respondents were not born in Wales. The majority were born across the United States of America, though some were born in Argentina, Germany, Canada and Malaysia.
Finally, we asked, what makes someone Welsh?
I think first of all it's the language. And I'm fortunate enough to have friends on this side of the Atlantic with whom I speak Welsh. And in Toronto, we've been very fortunate to have a Welsh church, Eglwys Dewi Sant. But I have to admit, by now, it's mainly bilingual, though we try to keep up all the traditions, especially something that involves singing, like a Gymanfa Ganu. We love to sing.
Most of my best friends out in Hong Kong are actually Welsh, and I think it's because we all have things in common. We all like rugby, we all like hanging out with each other as friends and doing lots of activities, but I'd say we're all very, very proud Welshmen.
To sum it up, I think to be Welsh is to be proud of where we're from, who we are, and our traditions and heritage.
I actually feel more Welsh here, and that's because of hiraeth. I'm sure your teachers will tell you all about hiraeth. It's that sense of missing something important to you, that sense of missing home when you're living or working, as I am, far, far away from home.
So back to your question, can you be Welsh away from Wales? Yes, you can. And I am 101% Welsh, despite the fact that I live overseas.
It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter who you are. If you're in Wales, you're Welsh. And wherever you are in the world, you take it with you.
In conclusion, from everything we have learned about Wales and the emigration of Welsh people across the globe, we can only make one conclusion. You can be Welsh outside of Wales.